Hey, you! There's only 7 days left to get the official Nicobbq plushie! So quick, click the link in the description right now and get it before it's gone forever! Okay, enjoy the video, bye! So I had to replay New Super Mario Bros. Wii a couple weeks ago for the Without a Coin challenge video I made, and it made me realize that this game's a banger! It contains so many cool levels, and they're often arranged in a way that makes them super interesting. Which is why, today, I've decided to rank them all from the worst to the best. I'll be ranking them based on their originality, appearances, and obviously the levels they contain, duh! Without further ado, let's just jump into it. If there is one thing I kinda dislike about the new Super Mario Bros. Series, well, it has to be how World 2 is always a desert-themed one. Look, I don't like desert levels that much, and being forced to play one in every single Mario game can be frustrating. World 2 in New Super Mario Wii is just like every other desert worlds. It contains sand, pokies, geysers, and fishy boopkins. There's also a very scary level in this world, taking place in a dark underground cave where piranha plants spit fireballs at you, and this is very stressful. I've been mostly negative, but I do have to admit that World 2-4 is a really cool level though, because this one features strong winds pushing floaty coins in the air, and dodging those in my Without a Coin challenge was pretty fun. So yeah, this one level is actually pretty good, but that's pretty much the only level I like from this world, which is why it's at number 9. What would be a Mario game without underwater levels? Probably a perfect Mario game, because let's be real, water worlds are the worst in any game series, period. World 4 is a beach/water themed world, so be ready to swim while avoiding cheeps, bloopers, and other water creatures out there to eat you. When I play Mario games, I tend to run super fast, and I almost speedrun all of those games, which is a thing you can't do in underwater levels. You're forced to slowly swim your way to the end of the stage. And I guess that's why I don't really like water levels that much now that I think about it. Thankfully, there are more levels taking place on the beach than there are underwater. So all things considered, this world ain't that bad. I'm not usually the biggest fan of snow-themed worlds, but I do have to admit that World 3 is really good. It's got everything that a good snow-themed world needs. Penguins, ice, underground icy cave, icicles, and so much more. It's also the only world in this game where you need to play a specific level to push a big red switch and then unlock red blocks that will allow you to beat the previous level. Backtracking is not something you often see in Mario games, but when it happens, I do have to admit that it's kinda cool. The castle level in this world is really fun too, and features an icy snake block part that is truly nerve-wracking. All in all, this world is pretty fun. I think it's safe to assume that all of you have played a Mario game before in their lives. But believe it or not, some people still haven't played any Mario games, which is why World 1 needs to be easy. The basic grass world is always the first one in every single Mario games ever, and it is the perfect way to teach you that Mario can jump, bounce on enemies, grab power-ups, and also avoid yucky coins on the way. Well, in Mario Wii, World 1 is also home of a very cool underground stage, really reminiscent of old-school NES Mario games, but it also features an underwater level, another one taking place in the sky, a pretty fun tower level, and a castle that is full of lava. I would go as far as to say that this is the all-around world. It teaches you the basics, it shows you a couple of interesting ideas that the other worlds will build on top of. Great stuff. I don't know why, but I really enjoy the jungle-themed worlds in those new Super Mario Bros. Games. Maybe it's the music, maybe it's the atmosphere, maybe the poison water, or just a combination of all of those. But let me tell you that World 5 is really good. This world contains so many cool mechanics, like the piranha plants trying to eat you, the vines you gotta swing onto, this weird bicycle platform you have to move on, the poison water, the floating logs, the raft, and yes, even the bramble enemies. As much as I hate these guys with a passion, you do have to admit that they're a very creative enemy type. Anyways, all of the levels in this world are very different and all feature a gimmick that truly makes them special. Well, maybe besides the ghost house. It's just a big maze with light blocks. Kinda boring. World 5-5 takes place in the sky and features the big jumbo rays that you will have to jump onto to get to the end. So as you can see, this world is a big mix of good stuff, and that's why I like it that much. As much as I enjoy being on solid ground, I have to say that sky-themed levels are also my cup of tea. World 7 is exactly that, taking place in the sky on a bunch of clouds. So get ready to jump on floating rotating platforms, swim in water bubbles that float in the sky, and also to avoid evil fuzzies as you make your way through this world. Heck, even the tower level from this one takes place outside of the tower, with you jumping on an elevator platform and making your way to the top while dodging the evil bullet billies out to kill you. This world also introduces these platforms that you can move by tilting the Wiimote left and right, and it's kind of a shame these didn't make a return in New Super Mario Bros. U because they were pretty cool. Taking place in the sky and all, get ready to see clouds, parabeetles, and things that fly as you make your way to the scary castle at the end and defeat the boss. If you collect all of the star coins from a world, you'll unlock a level from World 9. So, in order to get the full experience out of this game, well, you'll need to collect them all. And World 9 will not disappoint, as it contains a mix of everything that made the previous worlds good, but adds a twist that makes the levels super special. For example, 9-2 features a beach theme level, but adds a very annoying cheap chump that wants you dead throughout all of the stage. 9-4 features a bunch of brick blocks, but adds bombs, forcing you to be very careful or else, well, the floor explodes. My favorite one though has to be 9-7, which takes place in a frozen jungle and features a floor made out of munchers. The thing is, those munchers are frozen solid, so it's no biggie, up until you realize that there's a bunch of piranha plants that spit fire and melt those ice blocks, turning the whole floor into the most dangerous thing ever. World 9 is a challenge to unlock, and even more of a challenge to beat, so of course it has to be high on this list, cause I love challenges. World 6 is a mountain-themed world and will feature all sorts of levels. The first one contains a bunch of spikes throwing boulders at you and features those rocky ledges Mario slowly moves across. These are pretty scary, and if you're trying to dodge coins as well, it gets very difficult real quick. This world also contains an underground stage with giant piranha plants, bats, and other hazards. As for the third level, well, it takes place in a sewer. Yes, the sewer level type is back from the original DS game. Now that's another level theme that I'm sad hasn't made a comeback after this game, because avoiding plants and pushing on those switches to change the water level is a very interesting game mechanic the Mario series needs more of. Shoutouts to the tower level from this world, because the giant spiky skewer in the middle of this tower is really scary and reminds you that one bad move and you're done for. Of course, not all levels can be winners, and sadly, 6-6 exists. This level takes place in the dark, on a raft floating on water, and it's so boring and slow. But you know what? Besides that one level that sucks, all of the other levels from that world are insanely good. There's only one world left, the last one you visit in your quest to rescue Princess Peach, the one featuring our pal Bow Bow, and I named World 8. A Mario game wouldn't be complete without a couple lava-themed levels, am I right?
You are right, lad.
Let me tell you that this world doesn't disappoint, containing a level with lava boulders being shot from volcanoes in the background, an underground cave with rotating platforms, and lots of lava. There's also one level with big lava waves that you have to dodge in order to make it out alive. Heck, even the tower level contains a bunch of fire bars you need to dodge. The odd level here has to be World 8-4, which takes place underwater for some odd reason. And let me tell you about that level with the skull coaster that moves at full speed across a cave full of lava. Now this is truly scary. Of course, we cannot forget the final castle level that contains everything a final level should. Lava, lava bubbles, fire bars, falling skull platforms, and a final boss fight against Bowser that is truly epic. Okay, maybe not that first one. This one's dumb. You push the switch and bye-bye. I'm talking about this second phase with Bowser being turned into a giant and chasing you. I love when fighting Bowser involves a lot of platforming, and this is exactly what this boss fight is all about. Let Bowser break some walls for you to go through, and then you'll soon push the button and flush him down the drain. Seriously though, World 8 in New Super Mario Bros. Wii is one of the best worlds in the entire series, and obviously, well, it's the best one from this game. Thanks a lot for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, well, make sure to give the video a like, to subscribe, and maybe to hit the bell. If you want to watch more videos like this one, well, tap the cards on screen right now. And as for me, well, I'll see you in the next one. Bye!